Whether you fully realize it or not, one day, same as about 100 billion people before, you will die. It's a natural part of life, unfortunately. But why? Why aren't we immortal? If we are talking about a natural death and not accidents, murders and so on, then the answer is simple. Aging, unexpectedly. Aging will eventually get us all. No one will actually die directly from aging, but from the problems associated with it. We can compare it to cars, for example. The older it is or the higher is the mileage, the more often it breaks down and requires more maintenance until something so critical breaks down that you can throw it straight into the junkyard. And it's similar with people. When you're young, things are more or less calm, but as you get older, more and more problems start appearing until some critical organ fails and it's game over. But why do we age in the first place? During life, our body receives damage from various sources such as UV radiation, junk food, smoking and so on, but also from natural wear. Everything that moves simply breaks over time, including people. The point is that our body, or specifically the cells that make it up, over time lose the ability to reproduce and thus repair. As you probably know, cells multiply by division. In each cell there are chromosomes that contain the DNA needed for the cell to divide. At each end of the chromosomes there are these so-called telomeres. Every time a cell multiplies, the telomeres get slightly shorter, and when they are completely shortened, which happens after about 50 reproductions, then the cell loses its ability to reproduce and dies. The result is thin bones, weaker organs, poorer memory and so on. We are simply all programmed to die from the moment we are born. But why did we evolve like this? Why didn't evolution make us live forever? Well, that's a pretty complicated and theoretical question. The point is that evolution doesn't care how long something lives, but rather its ability to reproduce when it's young. Then it doesn't matter. The genes were passed on, goodbye. Some animals die right after they reproduce. Okay, so this is how it works, and one day, you don't know when, it will be coming for you as well, and you will probably think about stuff. You will look back at your life and it's possible that you will have some regrets. You will regret not spending more time watching stupid YouTube videos, not spending more time playing video games and watching series over and over again. You're gonna say, nah, I should have spent more time scrolling through Facebook and Instagram instead of doing something I actually enjoy. On the other hand, you will definitely be very grateful for some things. How lucky it is that you never tried the things you wanted and preferred to put it off for the future, in other words, for never. How lucky that you spent so much time worrying about what others think of you. How lucky you were to work as a slave in a job you hated instead of taking a risk and trying something new. How lucky you never realized that life is not infinite and wasted time will never come back. You may also then realize how extremely low was the chance that you were born at all, not even in a time when you had the opportunity to look at all the places you wanted and to do things that people few years ago didn't even imagine would be possible. You didn't have to worry about all the things people before had to, such as if you'll have enough food, water, and if a hungry tiger won't come for a visit. And fortunately, you took advantage of it by complaining how hard is your life, wasted your time, never tried and did what you really wanted, and now when you are no longer young, healthy, and your body is failing, it's too late to change it. Good night.